Welcome to this video about a public consultation being run by Mid and South Essex Integrated Care Board. The Integrated Care Board, or ICB, is responsible for planning and paying for NHS health and care services for the 1.2 million people living across Mid-Essex, South East Essex, Basildon and Brentwood, and Thurrock. The consultation opened on the 25th of January and has been extended until the 11th of April 2024. In this video, we set out our proposals for potential changes to the locations where we provide some of our services, and we explain why we're making these proposals. There is much more information in our consultation document and on our website. We'll tell you where to find those at the end of this video. Our proposals are to change how and where people receive inpatient intermediate care services and stroke rehabilitation inpatient services that are provided in our community hospitals. To make permanent the relocation of a freestanding midwife-led birthing unit from St Peter's Hospital in Maldon to the William Julien Courtauld Birthing Unit, or WJC, at Braintree Community Hospital. And we're asking for views on the possibility of moving all the other patient services provided at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon to other locations, mostly in and around Maldon. If all these proposals are agreed, it will mean that all the NHS services provided at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon would be moved to other sites. After that, it is likely that Mid and South Essex NHS Foundation Trust and Essex Partnership University NHS Foundation Trust, who own the site, will decide to close St Peter's Hospital permanently and sell the site. If they do, the money from that sale would go back to the NHS in Mid and South Essex. Why we need to change. At the moment, the stroke rehabilitation services we provide in our community hospitals don't have enough staff to meet national requirements. Creating a specialist stroke rehabilitation centre, or centres, in our area would allow us to increase the number of stroke patients we can support to recover and regain independence. And specialist stroke centres are a more attractive option for clinical staff when they're choosing where to apply for jobs. Our population is increasing and getting older. That means more people are likely to need intermediate care and stroke rehabilitation services. And we want to provide a freestanding midwife-led birthing unit that is safe, secure, and open consistently. The buildings at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon are 150 years old. The design and layout of those buildings are no longer suitable for the services we provide there, and there are problems with the structure and condition of the buildings. Independent assessments estimate the repair work needed would cost more than £18 million. After that, lots more work would be needed to make the buildings suitable for the services that are based there. The first consultation options we are sharing are proposed changes to where we provide community hospital, intermediate care and stroke rehabilitation inpatient services. Most stroke patients go straight home after receiving emergency treatment for a stroke at one of our bigger hospitals. They get the rehabilitation support they need at home or in community clinics. Around a quarter of people who have a stroke in our area, that's about 500 people a year, would benefit from a stay in a community hospital for intensive stroke rehabilitation support. Community hospital intermediate care is there to offer an additional short stay in a community hospital to help to get well enough to go home after treatment and care at one of our bigger hospitals. Most of the people who need this support are in the older age groups. Sometimes these services admit people who are unwell but not in need of treatment at a bigger hospital. Only 4% of patients need some extra residential rehabilitation support before going home. That's approximately 2,080 people in Mid and South Essex who need these services each year. To serve those patients in our area, we've calculated we would need 48 to 50 stroke rehabilitation and between 7 and 87 intermediate care beds in our community hospitals. To make sure everyone has the best possible chance of getting the care they need, recovering well and getting home as quickly as possible, we think we need to change some of the places where we provide inpatient intermediate care and stroke rehabilitation services. We pay 4 different organisations to provide intermediate care and stroke rehabilitation beds at 6 community hospital locations in Mid and South Essex. The contracts we have in place provide 24 stroke rehabilitation beds, 16 at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon and 8 at Consultation Intermediate Care Centre in Rochford, and 105 intermediate care beds, 22 at Mount Nessing Court in Billericay, 25 at Brentwood Community Hospital in Brentwood, 24 at Thurrock Community Hospital in Grays, 20 at Halstead Community Hospital, and 14 at Cumberledge Intermediate Care Centre in Rochford. In October 23, we made temporary changes to these services to make sure they can run effectively through this winter. We closed 16 stroke beds at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon. We opened 25 stroke beds at Brentwood Community Hospital. And we converted 6 intermediate care beds at Cumberledge Intermediate Care Centre in Rochford to accommodate stroke rehabilitation patients. That increased the number of available rehabilitation beds in our community hospitals from 129 to 138. That meant 15 more stroke rehabilitation beds available in our community hospitals, still around 10 beds short of how many we think we need, and 5 less intermediate care beds available in our community hospitals, still around 10 more beds than we think we need. We are consulting on 2 options for arranging intermediate care beds and stroke rehabilitation beds at our community hospitals. These options are in addition to the independent living and rehabilitation support we and our local councils already provide to patients at home, in residential care places and in community clinics. In both options, there will be 22 intermediate care beds at Mount Nessing Court in Billericay, 24 intermediate care beds at Thurrock Community Hospital in Grays, and 20 intermediate care beds at Halstead Hospital in Halstead. Option A. In this option, we would create a 50-bed specialist stroke rehabilitation centre at Brentwood Community Hospital. The Cumberledge Intermediate Care Centre would provide only intermediate care beds, and the stroke rehabilitation ward at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon would close permanently. Option B. This option proposes 2 smaller specialist stroke rehabilitation units, one with 25 beds at Brentwood Community Hospital and one with 22 beds at Cumberledge Intermediate Care Centre. In this option there would be 25 intermediate care beds at Brentwood Community Hospital and none at Cumberledge Intermediate Care Centre in Rochford. The stroke rehabilitation unit at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon would close permanently. Freestanding midwife-led birthing unit. The next area we're consulting on is the location of our freestanding midwife-led birthing unit. The ICB buys freestanding midwife-led birthing services from Mid and South Essex NHS Foundation Trust. In the past few years, the freestanding midwife-led birthing unit has been at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon. The unit has been closed several times because there weren't enough staff available to run it safely, and the poor condition of the buildings at St Peter's has affected the quality of care we can provide there. In October 2023, we moved midwife-led and low risks from St Peter's Hospital in Maldon temporarily to the unused WJC birthing unit at Braintree Community Hospital. The WJC birthing unit is on a site with other 24-hour services. It is a modern, purpose-built birthing suite with better facilities that allow us to care for more families wanting to give birth in a freestanding midwife-led birthing unit. Since moving the service to the WJC birthing unit, the average number of births per month has increased. We offer people a range of birthing choices in Mid and South Essex. At a doctor-led hospital maternity unit, like the ones we have at Southend, Chelmsford and Basildon. At a midwife-led birthing unit that's at a hospital that has a doctor-led maternity unit. We have those at Southend, Chelmsford and Basildon. At a freestanding midwife-led birthing unit, That's a unit that's not at a hospital with other maternity services. And we support people to give birth at home. Antenatal and postnatal appointments and classes are available in more places than we have maternity or birthing units. We are consulting on one option for the location of a freestanding midwife-led birthing unit in our area. We are proposing that our freestanding midwife-led birthing unit for the people of Mid and South Essex would be based at the WJC birthing unit in St Michael's Health Centre at Braintree Community Hospital. The freestanding midwife-led birthing unit at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon would close permanently. Antenatal and postnatal outpatient clinics would still take place in Maldon. Other patient services at St Peter's Hospital, Maldon. As well as consulting on proposals for changes to inpatient stroke rehabilitation and intermediate care and freestanding midwife-led birthing, we're asking for your views on the future of services at St Peter's Hospital. Around 300 patients use the hospital on each clinic day. That's more than 80,000 appointments each year. The age and condition of the buildings at St Peter's Hospital means we're thinking about the need to provide alternative accommodation for the other services we provide in Maldon. The hospital doesn't meet the standards needed for providing modern healthcare. An independent assessment estimates it would cost more than £18 million to do all the building work needed to fix the issues at St Peter's. The solution we're exploring is to find other suitable accommodation for these services in and around Maldon. We would aim to keep services that rely on each other together. For example, orthopaedics and rheumatology would have to be in the same place as radiology, so patients don't have to go somewhere else for X-ray and other diagnostic services. And patients from other districts could access appointments nearer to them. We're hopeful of finding appropriate accommodation for all these services in and around Maldon. We might need to look outside Maldon district for somewhere that can be a home to some of these services. If we make a decision that none of the health services we're responsible for will be provided to hospital in the future, it's likely that Mid and South Essex NHS Foundation Trust and Essex Partnership University NHS Foundation Trust, as the site owners, would decide to close St Peter's Hospital permanently. We want to hear from you. We're asking local people to share their views on the consultation options and the future of St Peter's Hospital. There are different ways to get involved in the consultation and give your views. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to tell us what you think of the proposals. You can attend one of the public meetings. Further information about the other events can be found at the back of the consultation document and on our consultation website. You can give evidence or attend the public consultation hearing. We're holding a public consultation hearing in Maldon Town Hall on Tuesday the 19th of March. It's an event that gives people the opportunity to present evidence or tell us their views on proposals directly. People can come along to hear what's happening, or view online live during the hearing, or view a recording afterwards. More information about the public consultation hearing and how to get involved is included on our website and in the consultation document. Volunteering community sector groups will be running events and holding focus groups for service users and carers, most likely to be impacted by any of the proposed changes. If you'd like to get involved in these activities, please let us know. And a consultation survey is available online via the website, as well as paper copies available at libraries and some other public venues. Please check our website for exact locations. You can request a paper copy of the survey by contacting us. We'll send you one in the post. If you need help to fill it in, please contact us and we'll be happy to arrange some support for you. There's lots more information online, and you can join the conversation via Virtual Views, the Mid and South Essex online engagement hub, by visiting www.virtualviews.midandsoutessex.ics.nhs.uk. And you can contact us by email, phone, social media, or even write to us. Thank you for watching this video. Mid and South Essex Integrated Care Board welcomes your responses to this consultation. All responses and feedback will be analysed and reported by an independent organisation and will publish their report ahead of the meetings that consider the proposals. The ICB plans to consider the proposals in the context of all the feedback received from the public, organisations and staff over the summer of 2024. Any decision the ICB makes about the future of inpatient stroke rehabilitation and intermediate care beds and the freestanding midwife-led birthing unit would then be implemented. If the ICB decides no longer to provide services at St Peter's Hospital in Maldon, a process of finding appropriate alternative accommodation for those services in and around Maldon will be completed. There will be opportunities for local people to be involved. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or would like to share your views, please do get in touch.